The royal family's annual Christmas walk has long been a fixture of British tradition, a time when the monarchy presents itself as a united front before the public. The walk, following the Christmas Day church service at Sandringham, has become an event eagerly anticipated by both royal watchers and the general public. The cameras are always trained on the royal family, who step out in their finest attire, radiating a sense of duty and togetherness. But this year, the moment when King Charles and Queen Camilla emerged from the church sparked a surprising amount of controversy. What appeared to be a simple family tradition soon became the focal point of intense debate about the expectations placed on the royal children and the way the family presents itself to the world. On the surface, the Christmas walk seemed like another peaceful, harmonious occasion for the royal family. The family members greeted the gathered crowds with smiles and waves, their carefully curated appearances a reminder of the monarchy's enduring role in British life. However, a subtle yet significant tension was present during the walk, particularly with the younger members of the family. Prince Louie, the youngest of Prince William and Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge's children, seemed to be struggling with the formality of the occasion. As the cameras zoomed in, viewers noticed that he was visibly restless, tugging at his mother's hand and fidgeting throughout the walk. The moment when Queen Camilla leaned down to speak to the young prince, likely offering words of encouragement, was captured on film, and it did not take long for the media to turn the incident into a headline. While this might seem like a typical child's reaction to the stiff formality of royal events, the public's response was more divided than one might expect. Some commentators were quick to defend Prince Louis, arguing that his behavior was entirely normal for a young child, particularly one who is not accustomed to the constant scrutiny of the public eye. They pointed out that he had been subjected to an enormous amount of pressure, expected to adhere to the same rigid royal protocols as his older siblings, despite being far younger and less experienced. For many, this moment of restlessness served as a reminder that the royal family, despite their public personas, are just like any other family, complete with their own challenges, imperfections, and human moments. However, not everyone shared this view. Critics quickly seized on the incident as a sign of something more troubling, a growing rift between the younger and older generations of the royal family. They argued that Prince Louis' behavior was symptomatic of a larger issue, one that revealed the shifting dynamics within the monarchy. The younger generation, particularly Prince William and Catherine, have long been seen as more modern and progressive, with a more relaxed approach to public appearances and royal duties. On the other hand, King Charles and Queen Camilla, as well as other older members of the family, have consistently upheld the more traditional aspects of royal life, emphasizing discipline, decorum, and a carefully curated public image. As always, the media was quick to latch onto the story, turning what could have been a fleeting moment into a major headline. News outlets across the world speculated about the significance of Prince Louis' behavior, framing it as an indicator of the larger struggles within the royal family. Some outlets took the opportunity to examine the evolving role of the monarchy in the modern world, questioning whether the rigid expectations placed on royal children were still relevant in a more informal, egalitarian society. The media's coverage of the incident reflected the broader cultural conversation about tradition versus progress, with many asking whether the royal family's carefully crafted image was starting to crack under the weight of public scrutiny. This focus on Prince Louis' behavior also led to a broader examination of the pressures faced by royal children in particular. While the monarchy's role may be ceremonial in many respects, the demands placed on its youngest members are far from ceremonial. From a very young age, royal children are thrust into the public eye, expected to behave in ways that are often well beyond their years. This public scrutiny, coupled with the intense media focus on every moment of their lives, can be overwhelming, and many observers began to question whether the monarchy's insistence on maintaining such a high standard of behavior for its youngest members was reasonable. What became clear in the aftermath of the Christmas walk was that the tensions within the royal family are more pronounced than ever. The divide between the older and younger generations, those who are committed to preserving the monarchy's traditions and those who wish to modernize it, is growing. This division is not just about the way the family presents itself in public, but also about the values that the monarchy represents. The younger generation, led by Prince William and Catherine, has shown a willingness to break from the more staid, traditional image of the royal family, favoring a more relaxed, approachable persona that is more in line with contemporary expectations. In contrast, King Charles and Queen Camilla have been more inclined to uphold the royal family's time-honored traditions, emphasizing the importance of discipline, duty, and a sense of gravitas in all royal matters. While both approaches have their merits, it is becoming increasingly clear that the royal family's future may depend on how it navigates this delicate balance between tradition and progress. The younger generation's willingness to embrace a more modern image may appeal to a younger, more diverse audience, but it also risks alienating the more traditional supporters of the monarchy. The public's reaction to the incident was, as expected, mixed. On one side, there were those who sympathized with Prince Louis, recognizing that his behavior was simply a natural reaction to the pressures of the royal spotlight. Many saw it as a moment of humanity amidst the formality of royal life, a reminder that the monarchy is not an untouchable institution, but a family with its own struggles. Others, however, were more critical, arguing that the royal family's inability to control such a minor incident reflected a deeper problem with discipline and public image management. They saw Prince Louis' behavior as indicative of the royal family's struggles to maintain control over its own image, and perhaps even a sign of the monarchy's waning authority. The controversy over Prince Louis' behavior also raised broader questions about the future of the monarchy. If the younger generation of royals is unable to balance the expectations of tradition with the realities of modern life, will they be able to maintain the relevance of the monarchy in an ever-changing world? Or will the monarchy's adherence to old-fashioned ideals eventually become a hindrance, alienating a new generation of royal watchers? As the royal family moves forward, it is clear that moments like the Christmas walk will continue to fuel public debate. The tension between tradition and modernity, between the old guard and the new, is not going away anytime soon. Prince Louis' behavior may have been a small moment in the grand scheme of royal life, but it serves as a microcosm of the larger struggles the monarchy faces. The future of the royal family will depend on how it navigates these tensions, and how it adapts to a changing world that demands both tradition and innovation. For now, the royal family's Christmas walk serves as a reminder that even in the most carefully orchestrated moments, there is room for surprise, for humanity, and for the complexities of family life to shine through. As the monarchy continues to evolve, moments like these will shape the public's perception of the royal family for years to come. The debate over tradition, discipline, and the future of the monarchy is far from over, and it's one that will continue to unfold in the public eye.